Hello, this is Steve Mills here, and welcome to the short video called They Ask You Answer. Now, this video is based on a really interesting book of the same title. Let me just show it you. That's the book there. Can you see that there? It's by a guy called Marcus Sheridan, and it is just a brilliant book. It's a really simple concept. Probably you guess what the concept is by the title of it, and how to use this is on your website, perhaps on a web page, perhaps on a blog page. But what you're going to do is you're going to optimize that page for the questions that people ask when looking for you on Google, on AI sites like GTP and so on and so forth. Now, let me give you an example of this. I'll give you an example from my world and then one very different from me. So, if you were looking for marketing advice and you were looking for perhaps someone to help you with your marketing, what sort of questions might you ask on ChatGPT or indeed on Google? Because these days, people don't necessarily just type in marketing advice. They might type in how can I find the best marketing advice in London? You with me? So they ask you answer is about what are the questions people are asking? Do you think, for example, there's anybody right now going on to Google today and typing in how can I find the best marketing advice in London? Or perhaps it's how can I find marketing advice in London? Or it could be, how can I find marketing advice for small businesses? Or how can I find marketing advice for my hotel? You with me? So it's whatever your target market are thinking. So for me, I work a lot with coaches, consultants, advisors, people in the helping industry. So I might do, how can I find marketing advice for a coaching business? And I set up a page. I do all the SEO for that page. This is really important. And there's other videos in this series that are about what you and I can do, i.e., non-SEO people can do in order to market their business on search engines without being an SEO expert at all, but just a normal person with reasonable computer skills. You can do some things that help you get found on the first page on Google. And we all have to ask ourselves, if we were looking for ourselves, where would we go? For me, it's always referral. Do I know somebody or does somebody I know somebody who can help me? If not, I'll just Google it. And I'll probably do both in truth. I'll ask people for recommendations, but I might also, in fact, probably will also go and Google it and have a look on there. And these days, more and more, we're going to websites like ChatGPT and asking those same questions. I heard the other day that about 70% of that type of search is now no longer on Google, but it's on AI sites like ChatGPT. So, think about that and your version. My first bit of advice for you would be to define the questions, right? What are the questions that people are asking when they're looking for you? I said I'd give you another example. So, one of my clients does dog training. Okay, a little bit different for me, but he does dog training. Now he's based in Newbury in Berkshire. So, what are the questions that he might want to get found on Google? Well, they might be things like dog training Newbury, or where can I find a dog trainer in Newbury, more likely, or who's the best dog trainer in West Berkshire, and so on and so forth. So think about that. And again, just relay that to you and your company. And then all you have to do is set up, for example, a blog page called How to Find the Best. No, no, not how to find. How to um, or where do I find the best dog trainer in Newbury, or who is the best dog trainer in Newbury, or how to find a good dog trainer. That might be a good one. Or how to find a good dog trainer in Newbury. Yeah, sorry, I was just getting a little bit carried away there, but you get the idea. Go and think about that. Do all the SEO for the page. So just as a reminder, there are other videos on this, but just as a reminder, you get the headline right, you get the subheads right, you make sure you have keyword density within the text. So you're going to use the headline within the text. Any pictures have alt tags on them. Any videos are called the same thing as the page. You have a call to action on it. And I think that's just about it. They're the main things that you want to be doing. And you'll find pretty quickly you'll get yourself onto that elusive first page, if not the #1 spot on Google. So that's it. Thanks very much for listening.